Johnny Carter, a 34-year-old craftsman from the quiet coastal town of Windmere Bay, has always believed that life has its own timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. This week, that belief transformed into a real-life headline when Carter revealed that he has found what he describes as his true soulmate. After an unexpected encounter that unfolded earlier this year, the story, which has quickly charmed residents and warmed the hearts of thousands on social media, reads like something lifted straight out of a modern romance film, complete with serendipity, second chances, and an undeniable sense of destiny. As word spread through Windmere Bay's close-knit community, neighbors, friends, and longtime acquaintances expressed both surprise and delight that a man known for his quiet nature had found love in such a cinematic way. According to Carter, the moment occurred on an ordinary spring afternoon in March when he wandered into Harbor House Books, a local independent shop he visited only occasionally. He had entered simply to pass time between woodworking deliveries, not realizing that the decision would pivot his future in ways he never anticipated. While examining a weathered copy of an out-of-print poetry collection, Carter accidentally knocked over a stack of hardcovers. As he stooped to gather them, another person crouched down at the same moment, their hands meeting over the scattered titles. That person, 31-year-old teacher and amateur illustrator Mara Ellison, would soon become the centerpiece of his life. What began as a polite apology quickly turned into a conversation that lasted nearly an hour, punctuated by shared interests, unexpected similarities, and an ease that neither of them had experienced with a stranger before. Carter later admitted that he initially assumed the encounter would end once the conversation did. "I've always believed in meaningful connections, but I never expected something like this," he said in a recent interview. "It felt unreal. We were talking about books and art and childhood memories as if we had known each other for years. I walked away that day realizing something important had just happened, even if I didn't know what it meant yet." Ellison echoed the sentiment, describing the moment as unexplainably natural, adding that she left the bookstore with an unfamiliar sense of possibility. It wasn't until 2 days later, when the two ran into each other again at the weekly farmers market, that they began to feel the undeniable weight of coincidence pushing them towards something more. Over the following months, Carter and Ellison's connection deepened through long walks along the bay, shared cups of coffee at Seaglass Cafe, and evenings spent discussing everything from art history to the rhythms of small-town life. Residents who spotted them around town often commented on the quiet comfort the two seemed to share. What struck many was not the usual whirlwind excitement associated with new relationships, but rather the steady, grounded companionship that formed almost immediately. "They looked like two people who had simply been waiting to meet," said Abigail Turner, owner of the cafe where the couple spent many early conversations. "It's rare to see that kind of ease from the beginning." By midsummer, the pair had become inseparable, though they maintained a humble presence within the community. Friends describe Carter as a thoughtful, introspective artisan whose handcrafted furniture is prized throughout the region, while Ellison is known for her patient kindness and for the illustrated children's books she creates for her students. Their shared appreciation for creativity, simplicity, and authenticity provided a foundation that both say felt instantly right, despite their private natures. The couple decided to speak publicly this week after rumors of an engagement began circulating on local message boards. While they have not confirmed any impending wedding plans, Carter emphasized that finding each other has already transformed the trajectory of their lives. Their announcement has sparked an outpouring of support online, with hundreds commenting on the couple's story after it appeared in a community newsletter. Many readers describe the tale as a welcome reminder that genuine connection still exists in a world increasingly dominated by digital communication and fleeting interactions. Others cited the story as encouragement for those who have felt discouraged by their own romantic circumstances. The overwhelmingly positive response has surprised both Carter and Ellison, who say they never expected their personal relationship to resonate so widely beyond Windmere Bay. Still, the couple maintains a grounded perspective on their newfound attention. They continue to spend their time in familiar routines, Carter in his workshop overlooking the ocean and Ellison preparing lesson plans for her elementary students. Their relationship, they say, thrives not on grand gestures but on small, consistent acts of understanding. As Carter put it, "The moment you realize someone sees the world the way you do, or helps you see it in ways you never could on your own, that's when you know you've found something rare." As autumn settles over Windmere Bay, casting golden light across the water and bringing a sense of renewal to the quiet town, Carter and Ellison's story has become emblematic of something larger than a simple romance. It represents hope, timing, and the unexpected paths that lead people to one another, whether their future involves wedding bells or simply a steady continuation of what they have already built. Those who know them privately and those who now feel they know them through their story agree on one thing: Johnny Carter has truly found his soulmate, and the rest of the town is cheering for their next chapter. Asterisk buddies, I hope you all are doing well. Please friends, subscribe the channel and share with your beloved ones. I wish you best of luck, wishing you excellent time ahead in Javier. Nice day friends, I will see you next time.